All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are setting off our pro men's field tonight. Guaranteed to be exciting.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Crit Dad Eldo P123 race in Long Beach every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. You never know who's gonna come out to this race. And today, Cory Williams of the Miami Blazers, used to be Legion, but you guys know now he's on the Miami Blazers. And I've never ridden with Cory. It was quite a surreal moment. Quite a bucket list sort of thing to be able to be out there and race with a pro. So I was not sure what to expect, but luckily the group did their job, as he was a very marked man, so he could not get away. He would attack, but everybody would follow, and I mean, why not, right? Of course. So here he is coming up in my rear view. And then shout out to Matt Wigden behind me in the KRT jersey. I'm recording this a few days after he went down at the Upland Crit. We all hope you get well soon and really miss you at the races, dude. So hope you feel better and can't wait to see you back at Eldo again. So I scoured this video for like as much exciting Cory footage as possible. And to be fair, I mostly stayed in the back and followed out everybody else because if you've been watching my Eldo progressions, it started with dying and then a couple times pulling and then a couple more times pulling, and then the race prior to this one I spent as much time as I could on the front watching all the attacks, covering some of them, trying to sort of see what's going on in the front of the race. And spoiler alert, I blew up after about 20 minutes. That race ended in a breakaway with a chase group. I sprinted out of our group for third out of all of that, but I mean, third being 15th place. If you're watching this for the first time, welcome. I'm at 491 subscribers. If you're watching this for the 13th time, awesome, great, you're probably already subscribed, but if you're not, hit the subscribe button. I'm at 491. Let's push it over to 500. If I get to 500, I'll come out from behind the camera and tell you guys why I do this and give you a little bit more insight into why I even ride a bike, how this got started, why I like racing, who I am, what is Crit Dad, why does he do this, and my journey with health. It's been a long one and I'm super proud to be doing what I do, and you can do it too. That's the inspirational moment. A very special Crit Dad. 500 subscribers, let's go. Alright, so here we go. 51 minutes later, lap 14. There's a little gap. I'm following out Mo here. The group is like 2 or 3 seconds behind us. There is a breakaway up the road, and it is time to catch it. So Wyatt goes here, but Cory Williams also launches. I'm in the position where I'm like, oh, time to do it. Let's go. I'm gonna get on Cory's wheel. And so I'm like, am I doing this? Am I really following out Cory Williams? So yeah, it was pretty cool. I was like, oh, this is the video right here. This is the content. So he elbows me through. I think that I can do a little quick elbow, so I just pedal for like 10 times and do an elbow here. And he says, nope, it's gonna be you, let's go. So I turn it up to 500 watts and I put my head down, and that's enough motivation for me. So I'm just gonna keep pulling here until I pop. Bam, there I go. Yeah, I try to stay on the front here. That's not our group. That is the Masters group. The breakaway is still up there rounding the corner. 1, 2, 3. They're about 4 seconds ahead of us. Jack goes in front of me here. I go ahead and get behind him. And yeah, we do a few turns up here until we catch the break. So that was my moment. Gonna show my kids and say I raced with Nation's #1 beast, and I can hang it up now. I'm done. So here we are, about 1.5 laps to go. The group goes really slow right here, and so I just instinctually feel this need to attack and counter. But I mean, I know I'm not going to go a full lap. The group knows I'm not going to go a full lap. So nobody really follows me out, even though I seem to have gapped the field. But no, I'm just going to wait out here. I wanted to try and get some people to start their late attacks to try and get the group to work and, you know, put some strain into the sprinter's legs. So Daniel Beltran goes, Eli goes, Tommy goes. Tommy's known for a flyer, so they somehow just roll off the front, which I'm pretty surprised about. But we got Cory Williams, so no one is gonna go until Cory goes, is I think the idea. And I think this field has a better understanding than I do about what is catchable in the final sprint. But still, I think this makes people pretty nervous. You see Kenny go here, and like I said, we have one lap to go. Brandon goes, and then that's enough riders to get the group motivated, and soon you'll see Cory start to go. And once Cory goes, everyone's going to go. But it is pretty crazy that everyone's sort of looking around. I mean, there's a lot of people that can really pull the whole lap up there right now. So I was yeah, so that probably made everyone nervous. There goes Cory. And now the chase is on to bring all those people back. That's going to be a much harder lap, for me included. But I think it actually works out in my benefit to have kind of started that and then sort of get back in the back and recover, other than being part of the chasers. But, I mean, whatever. It's not like... yeah, I don't know. Anyway, point is I kind of like to get that out of the way and try to fall back into the group. And I think it sort of worked. It made it a little bit harder for the rest of the group. I know I'm talking out of my ass because I've not done this field a lot, but it was kind of a move I used to do in the 4.5s, was to sort of attack early and to kind of, you know, put some stress in everyone else's legs and then kind of recover and then go again. Sort of time my attacks opposite so that I could get a good position going into the second to last corner. Anyway, I've told you guys too much. But, you know, spoiler alert, none of this works out for me. Anyway, yeah, so the group that's in the front right now, it's about 7 or 8 bikes, and so individual riders are having to choose whether to, you know, conserve their energy and stay back in this group or to bridge across up to that group. So there are some nerves, of course, but this is my plan, is to just stay with the Cory group and wait till we get up here to the front. Here we go. Everyone's still watching Cory. It's kind of like, if Cory's back here, we're good. Cory's not going to allow himself to come in, you know, 15th place. So this part of the course on any regular Eldo is actually where a lot of the bikes sort of slow down and bunch up. If you guys watch the video, the save, you'll notice that a lot of people start sort of looking around here, wondering like, well, what's going to happen? And then usually someone starts to attack here, and then we follow it out. And then we get to the third corner and we start to slow down. But because of all the games that were being played in the beginning, when 6 riders went off the front, we are now forced to catch them. So here we go. And that's just part of the games. So again, didn't really help me because I'm almost at 180 beats per minute at this point. I'm opening up this gap because I'm dying. But my brain and my body are two different things. What I see in the race and what I instinctually want to do is different than what I can actually physically do. So you just have to control both those things. You can't just get too anxious, have the adrenaline going, and just pop or be off the front and things like that. You gotta just live with your fitness. Here we go. About 1,000 meters from here. Everyone starts to punch it, or they already have been. I'm like, again, way in the back. Getting caught out behind Brandon, who was part of that early move, and so you see a lot of the other riders who fell back who were part of that move, which was my plan, to blow up the breakaway guys. No, I don't know. But yeah, Brandon's motivating me to try and catch this. I'm with Sharon, but he was on interval day, so he wasn't going to go for the sprint. And I think same with a few others. But so in hindsight, the way my fitness is right now, I might as well have just stayed in the group and not played around so much. But here we are, going into the last little bit, and my legs are just logs. Brandon's screaming at me to try and close the gap, but yeah, I got nothing left. The winners of this race were, of course, Cory Williams. Wyatt came in third. Congrats. And Jack, dude, so impressive. Second place. Killing it out there. Bros Ride Bikes week after week. Super awesome. Alright, guys. Happy holidays. I don't know, what is it, Memorial Day? Nothing's coming up. Alright, guys, thanks again. 500 subs. Let's go. A very special Crit Dad coming soon. Alright, see you at the next one.